Oh, baby diamondback. Oh my God. Look at that. Good morning, everybody. Today I am joined by Ian and Father, and we are headed out into the field here in South Georgia to do our first tin flipping session of the year. So we're gonna rattle some tin, hopefully find some snakes, and maybe find some new spots while we're at it. We have our first abandoned home site here. We're gonna poke around, so let's see what we can get into. This is a pretty classic scenario here. Wanna go see what's down there, Ian?
No.
And there's a box turtle in there. There's two of them. That one's dead, I think.
Do you think they're stuck?
They have to be. Look at... That's crazy. Well, we haven't seen any snakes today, but we did just find this tank here on this farm. And there is one live box turtle stuck in here, and one that I'm assuming is dead, based on the way he's sitting right there. Ian's gonna grab it. He's a braver man than I am. Oh, he's taking his glove off too. Oh, he's alive. Is he?
Yeah, pretty sure. Well,
he's not long dead. Yeah, he's moving, isn't he?
I don't know.
Maybe he is dead. Maybe he's recently dead. But look at this guy.
That's a pretty one.
He is pretty and alive.
Yeah, this one's dead.
We'll get him out of there. We can save one of them at least. That is so weird. All right, let's get this guy out of here. Come here, buddy. Such a pretty turtle. Sorry you've been stuck in there, but hopefully now that he's free. It's just wild that this thing has survived in here this long. I mean, it's the middle of winter. But we'll get him out and make sure.
I'm assuming that thing probably iced over at some point.
Yeah, I mean, it had to have iced over this week. That's wild. It's crazy that this thing's still alive. All right, buddy, don't go back in there, please. I don't even know how these things are getting in here. I mean, they have to be really climbing to get into this thing in the first place. But there we go. Hello? Alright guys, well the day is coming to an end. We haven't really seen much in the way of herps, but we've had a good time, found some good spots to come back to in the future. And there's still a little bit of daylight, so maybe we'll pull something out here at the end, but I'm not going to count on it. We'll see. Dad's going to find a squatter. Or another rat snake, one. After an unproductive first flipping trip of the year, I decided to head back a couple of days later in even worse weather. Friend of the channel, Bob Ferguson, was in town for a day, and the weather was decent, not great, so I figured we would at least try to find a snake, and luckily we did, because it ended up being a pretty solid day. Alright, flip it, Bob. Those are mostly under boards. Yeah. Yeah, this is actually... Oh, Diamondback! Diamondback! Oh, yeah!
Hey, dude.
In the wet!
Wow.
Yes!
Look how dark he is.
Yeah. Well, I really was not expecting to see anything today. But I told Bob, I told you. Or if we find anything at all, it's gonna be something cool. And sure enough, first snake of the day, our first eastern diamondback of the year. Oh my goodness, we flipped so much tin at this spot before we finally got a snake. We were starting to think we were wasting our time. I'm shaking a little bit with excitement though. That is awesome. So cool. And he's sitting here like today, we just came out of a warm spell, but today is only about 60 degrees for a high. You can see he's just sitting in the water. It's so weird. This is the second time. I had just told Bob I had seen a diamondback sitting in the water before. I don't know why they do that. He's so well camouflaged in the dappled dark light too. Like he doesn't even show up very well on my camera sitting there. Beautiful. we'll get some photos and put him back. Put his 10 back. All right, Bob's getting some pictures. This guy's definitely warming up now that he's sitting in the sun. So we're gonna wrap up our photo session here and try to get another snake on the day. Being January and not particularly warm, I would say that Diamondbacks are kind of like the low-hanging fruit today, but you know, any multi-Diamondback day is better than a single Diamondback day. So we'll finish up our photos and let this guy go. All right, Robert T. Ferguson II is gonna put this guy back in his tin for us. He'll, looks like he's gonna go, he might have a hole up there he's going to. We'll assume he knows what he's doing though. A Diamondback, another one. Yes. All right. We're on. This is not normal. I mean, it's not
Abnormal.
It's not abnormal, but it also is not normal either. This is, yeah, we have been spoiled today already with 2 beautiful Diamondbacks. And we've only gone through a small portion of the tin that there is to go through at this spot. We've already found 2 Diamondbacks. Both the same size, could even be siblings. All right, this is presumably this guy's hole. It's right here at the end of the piece of tin he was under, so we're gonna see if we can get him to go down that hole so we can flip the rest of this stuff. Here you go, buddy. Realize where you are? Go on. Surely that's your hole, right?
Okay.
He's hissing at us again. Look, it's your hole. There's a big stick in the way, I don't know. Look, there's your hole.
Like, don't send me down there.
Look, we need you out of the way so we can flip the rest of this tin. There he goes. Maybe? Maybe it doesn't go anywhere. All right. Yeah, just tuck down it. No, don't come back out. Go back in there. Just stay in there. All right, we're gonna flip the rest of this. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, what is that? A red-bellied snake?
All right.
Weird.
That's why.
All right, now we're up to 2 Diamondbacks and a red-bellied snake at this one spot. Very healthy, gravid looking even. Really weird. I'm sure there's more stuff over here. Yeah. Right in the middle of your favorite plant, Bob. I mean, this is actually like the best looking tin for Diamondbacks so far. They fucking love the middle of the briars. It's not much better wearing jeans, I promise. Diamondback. At least one, there might be 2. Oh, yeah, it's 1. Yes.
I got it up.
All right. Holy cow. 3 Diamondbacks at one spot. That's nuts. All right, we're just gonna lower this girl's tin and keep flipping. Diamondback number 3. Let's go. You act like you don't have blackberry in New Jersey, Bob.
I don't walk through it like this. Maybe I should. Maybe I'll climb Pine Barrens timbers. What do you want me to do, Travis?
Yeah. Well, I'm just trying to get this up. There you go. Oh, baby diamondback. Oh my God. Look at that.
I want to pick you up.
Yeah, you really do just want to bend over and pick him up. He's adorable. Look at him. Hey, buddy. So cute. This is ridiculous. Look at that.
Oh.
That is so ridiculously cute. Bob is absolutely birder photographing this thing over here.
I just never shut it off.
Oh my God. 4 diamondbacks and a red-bellied snake and what is essentially just the same contiguous 10 stack. So crazy. Well, I think I know what we're gonna call this spot and video. Trip to the diamond mine. 4 diamondbacks within feet of each other, including a baby. That is crazy. And we still have more to flip. That's the crazy part. All right, little guy. Here's your stack. That tiny little rattle's so funny. All right, let's keep flipping. All right, Bob wants to get a look at this armadillo because he doesn't have these at home. He's going.
Grass.
Bob's turning around for another armadillo. There it is. Is that your child?
My baby. Rocked by leprosy.
All right, Bob's gonna release our captive boy. Straight into the water. Oh, nice.
Gray rat.
Very nice. What you doing? He might be gone. There might be a hole under there. Very nice. We found a snake that wasn't at the second spot of the day. How nice.
More clip or?
No, there's like, I think maybe one piece right here. King! Oh my goodness! Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful. Yeah!
Well, this spot was worth it.
These aren't regular king snakes down here. I forgot to mention that.
Oh,
they're kind of pretty.
God. Dude, I guess I'm shutting my car off.
How you feeling, Bob?
Oh, man. It's January. Like, what is this?
Look at how healthy this thing is, too.
Like,
It's like it's gravid already. That's nuts.
It's just sitting here wagging
Gorgeous.
its tail like a dog, man.
Well, you really cannot complain about 4 diamondbacks, the first king snake of the year, a red belly, and a pretty gray rat, too. Look at that. What a day. What a beauty. Here she is in the shade before we let her go. First king snake of the year, first diamondbacks of the year, beautiful rat snake. You just can't complain about it. What a day. All right, here's a look at the gray rat. I know it got outshadowed by the king snake pretty quickly, but that's a gorgeous snake too. Probably one of the nicer gray rats we've seen this year. We haven't seen a ton, but we've seen a couple. But we'll put these 2 back and probably call it a day here. I mean, it's hard to beat that, really. Bob got chomped. Most king snakes aren't really super bitey, but this one did not hesitate to give Bob the, maybe because he smells like this guy.
Maybe.
But, I mean, they were only a few feet apart. You think if she really wanted to eat him, she would have found him by now. All right, guys. It's time to part ways with our friend, the king snake and gray rat. We did show these guys to the landowner briefly. It was nice to talk to him. Show him some snakes. Yeah.
Very open-minded.
Lots of cool people here in South Georgia, so we'll put these guys back and probably call it a day. All right, Bob's gonna return the gray rat to his tin. He's going in a hole in the grass. He's completely disappeared into nothing. All right, king snake back to the tin. Surely you know where you're at, right? Yes. Look at those bands. So sick. All right, everybody, it is the first warm and rainy night that we have been here at home in 2024 so far, so we're gonna go walk around our local vernal pools and see what all is out. I can already hear a ton of stuff calling and breeding. I think this is the night that we have kind of been waiting for, happening way later in the year than it usually does, but let's go walk around and see what all is happening. All right, we've got upland chorus frogs in the pond. There's a pair in amplexus right there. That guy did have his vocal sac inflated, but these guys have become wary of our presence. Here's a pair of upland chorus frogs in amplexus. The female is really red compared to the male. Probably not going to be able to hear me too much tonight because of how loud this chorus of frogs is, but whenever I accidentally scare them and they be quiet, I'll try to give a little bit of narration about what's going on, but sit back and relax and enjoy the sights and sounds of springtime at last. At least for those of us who live below a certain latitude. All right, this particular pond is pretty inundated with American toads. That one's kind of far away, but there is one right here, one right here. Oh, chorus frogs everywhere. Look at this. You got to be really careful about where you step on nights like this. 2 of them right here. And then our American toad friend. All right, here we have a southern leopard frog. This is a big male. You can see his vocal sac so we can get a better look at him. But there's his egg mass, or a egg mass of a southern leopard frog. I am actually going to grab this guy just so I can show you all what I mean about the vocal sacs. Oh, he did not want to participate. There's his egg mass, or an egg mass of the southern leopard frog. Big clump of eggs. There's a big spotted salamander swimming around in the open. You can hear southern leopard frogs chuckling in the back. Lots of peepers, chorus frogs. There's an eastern newt hanging out with some chorus frog egg masses. These guys actually eat the eggs of all the other animals that are breeding in these wetlands. All right, here is a whole bunch of spotted salamander spermatophores and our first egg mass of the year. Look at that. Has a big spotted egg mass. Weirdly enough, I don't see any spotteds right. Oh, there's one over there. No spotteds right in this immediate area though. So many spotteds. Look at these things.
I mean, you've seen one.
Oh, came up for a gulp. All right, here's a southern leopard frog. You can see his vocal sacs a little bit. There's actually another one in the water right here. You can definitely see this guy's vocal sacs on the left and right side behind the eye there. That's what inflates when they call. I've never noticed these before, and maybe that's just because I haven't been paying close enough attention, but these are all little aquatic isopods. Look at that. That one I think maybe even is molting. It's either molting or mating. I can't tell which. But these guys are probably a very important food source for the baby salamanders once they hatch out of their eggs. And I'm sure even the adults will eat them too, the newts for sure. So this is really crazy. These are all spermatophores, and I believe what's happening right here, I think that's a female actually actively attaching an egg mass to this stick, which I have never seen before. That is so cool. There's a little male over there poking his head out. All these spermatophores. The females actually come to the pond after the males, pick a spermatophore, use it to fertilize their eggs, and then attach the eggs to something like this pine stick that this lady has chosen. You can see there's tons and tons of spermatophores in here already. I was exactly right about that. I came around to the other side, and you can actually see the eggs being placed on the log. That is so cool. The crazy part about this is I'm actually watching these eggs come out of this thing right now. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get one popping out on video. That is so cool. Look at all the little critters swimming around in this water too. All of those things are what these salamanders are going to be able to eat once they eventually develop into a larval stage of the spotted salamander. That is incredible though. Alright, I'm actually going to give her space now. It's hard to pull yourself away from stuff like this though, because it's just so cool and so rare to see it. Even with something as common as a spotted salamander, to see this kind of behavior is just awesome. Easily my favorite part of field herping. Just getting to witness these kind of things firsthand. Alright everybody, that is going to be it for this episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. It has been a really crazy week between all the snakes and tin flipping and the amphibian breeding happening all at the same time, but that's springtime for you, at least early spring. Hopefully this is just the beginning. There should be some awesome stuff coming your way over the next few weeks. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.